that. But before we get into the content, I would like you to sit straight on your chair and to find a comfortable position. And this is how we get into the mood of the strategic planning day. After the dancing and the music, of course, after the high vibration, it's also to make room for all this content. So I'm going to ask you to do this for yourself. And by the way, this is an exercise that you can do whenever, even when you're by yourself and you feel like you're overwhelmed or you have too much in your head. It just takes a few minutes and it changes your whole mindset and your whole state of mind and your perspective and everything. So please take a seat. You can even turn off the camera if you feel more comfortable, because this is a moment between you and yourself. Stop doing what you're doing, whether it's writing or drinking or whatever you're doing. Yes. And try to really feel that you're, first of all, close your eyes. This is a time for you to signal to your brain that you're looking inward, okay, and not outside. And this is a time for you to say, okay, whatever happened until now, whatever was on my mind, whatever thousands of things I have to do on my to-do list, I remove them, okay? When you close your eyes, you're basically deciding what you want to focus on, and you're not going with the flow of your mind. So closing your eyes is a way of saying to your brain and to your body, I am now taking a break from everything that's happening in my mind. And I want to connect with myself. I want to connect with myself not only as a business owner, but as a human being, where I am now in my life. I want to look at myself in the big context of my life, my family, my hobbies, my loves, everything I love to do. And I have one part of this big and abundant life that is my business. And as I know, the more I feel good in my business and the more good things happen in my business, the more I feel good with myself. And so today is a time that I take for myself in my business to be able to connect with that part of the business that is basically me, right? Me and the business, we're the same. We are connected. This is an extension of me. It takes a lot of my time. It takes a lot of my energy. But the more I close my eyes and I connect inside, I can see, and I want you to reconnect to the beginning when you decided to actually start this business. I want you to reconnect to that person. Maybe it was many years ago, maybe it was a few years ago, and remember why you did it. What did you love about it? What was your expectation? What did you envision? What was your vision at the time? How did you look at things? And I want you to reconnect to that person who started this business, this project, this activity, who wanted to share your gifts. You realized that you had an expertise, that you knew how to do something, and you said, I'm going to share it. I want you to connect to that energy of abundance, of sharing, of giving, of you being turned to the world and sharing your gifts. And I want you to look back at the last 3 months and remember, just take pictures. Just look at the pictures, just like if you were being in a movie theater, watching a movie and you're the main character, and look at the movie screen and see yourself the last 3 months and try to grasp those times when you really shared your gifts, when you really reached that success, when you really felt proud of yourself, when you did something good, when you were successful, when it all made sense, when you were in the flow. Connect to those moments in the past 3 months and remember how it felt. How did it feel to really be good at what you do? To really succeed at something, to achieve a goal, to share something important, to change someone's life, to make a difference. How did it feel? I want you to reconnect to that emotion. Were you proud? Were you happy? Were you excited? Were you overflowed with joy? This is the emotion. This is what our business is bringing us. Our business is bringing us those moments of pure joy when we feel aligned, where we feel that we are at the right place, that we are doing what we're born to do, right? And I want you to really like take those feelings and those emotions and those pictures, the ones you see on the screen, the one you feel in yourself, and open like a little suitcase or a little box and put all those images and feelings in that box. And I want you to know that you have access to that box whenever you want. You can put more pictures and more emotions and more feelings. And whenever you feel far away from your dream or where it's too overwhelming, go back to that box and remember, this is the good that I do. This is the expertise that I have. Those are my gifts. This is what I can do. This is the money that I was able to make. This is the pleasure or the life-changing experience that I brought to people. This is a box that is your box. It's inside of you. It belongs to you. Even if no one can see it, you know it. And now I want you to very strongly hold on to that box and look at the future. Look at the next 3 months ahead. And try to visualize what does those 3 months look like? What are the positive changes that you want to make in those 3 months? Strong with this box, with this knowledge, with this emotion that you can make a difference, that you can continue to make more money, that you can continue to have more clients, that you can continue to have the lifestyle that you want. I want you to visualize in the next 3 months, what does it look like for you? Look at the clients that you want to get. Look at the lifestyle that you want to have. Look at the emotions that you want to feel. How do you want to feel? Look at the goals that you want to achieve. Look at them on the screen. And take mental pictures of those. Because whatever you can imagine is already there. So if you're imagining it, it means that it's going to happen. We just have to allow it to happen. I want you to stay there with those pictures. This is what I want to see for myself, for my life, for my family, for my business, for my clients, for my bank account. This is what I see happening in the next 3 months. And once you see that you have captured those images and they're clear, you can open your eyes and take a pen and paper or even on the computer and start writing down what you saw. Whenever you're ready, take the time. Okay, take the time if you still need to look for it, but if you found it and if you saw it, take a pen and paper, write down on the computer, wherever you want. This is what I saw. And it could be keywords. It could be that it doesn't really make sense. It could be just an image or a cliche or something that you don't know how it's connected yet, but write it down. Right? If you saw a number, or if you saw clients, or if you saw something. Because this is inside of you. This is already inside of you. This means that it already exists somewhere in the universe. And we have to find a way to make it go out in the reality, right? Write down with as many details as you can. This is what I wish for myself. This is what I see. This is what it looks like. This is gold, right? Because this is you taking the time to look inside your inner being, inside your vision. Your vision is always there. Your inner being is always there. It's only is your mind ready to look at it and to listen to it. So now we did that. We took the time to look inside. What's there? And it could be very concrete, like a number for your revenue, or it could be an emotion, or it could be self-care, or it could be love. But this is what you have inside. And the more you're going to align with what you have inside, the more happy, balanced, ready to give you're going to be.